Hey y'all, what is going on? What is going on? This is Tuesday. That means it is tournament announcement time. And we have a special treat for you all today. We are going to be announcing the brand new Winter Major. This is the fourth major tournament of the year. And it's going to start for you on February 18th, which is next Monday. This is definitely an exciting time in Golf Clash whenever we get to play in the major tournament. This is something that Playdemic started last year, where we had a spring, summer, fall, and now this is the fourth and final tournament of the series, as far as we know. So definitely looking forward to this. The good news is we're going to be playing a brand new course here on the Winter Major, and it's called the Maple Bay course. So it's definitely a very exciting time, and we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what to expect here in this tournament. As always, we have our 4 levels of entry: Rookie, Pro, Expert, and Master level divisions. And there is a difference in this tournament since it is a major tournament. You will have the specialized banners. They look a little bit different than a regular tournament banner. Prizes look like they are the same across the board. So definitely, decide what division you want to play in based on the possibilities of the prizes that you can win. There is one difference though. In a major tournament, the clan points are increased overall through each bracket and division. So definitely keep that in mind when you are playing and picking which tournament bracket that you want to play in. You do want to make sure that you can make it to the weekend for your clan, because in fact those clan points will be increased for this tournament. So these are the rules as we always look at for each tournament. You have Rookie, Pro, Expert, and Masters. The Rookie plays on the tee on the front position. The winds are quite minimal, 3 to 6 miles per hour, and a plus 6% needle speed increase. So not too bad. Moving up to the Pro, you play from the second tee position, a 7 to 10 mile per hour wind, and a 15% needle speed increase. The Expert division also plays from the second tee, a little bit higher winds, a little bit higher needle speed increase, but also you have the added hidden spin rule, which is in effect in the Expert, and that basically means that you do not see the spins or the ball guide of your opponent when they take their shot. The fourth and final division is the Masters division, played all the way on the third tee, and the winds are much higher, 16 to 19 miles per hour, 50% needle speed increase, and also the hidden spin is on for the Masters as well. Quickly want to make note of this: the Rookies play for Tour 3 chests, Pros play for Tour 6 chests, Experts play for Tour 9 chests, and Masters play for Tour 12 chests. And each of these chests in the tournament are actually better than the ones that you win on tour. Club card wise, you get more club cards for winning the actual tournament chests for that tour level. So pretty cool right there. A lot of people don't know that, but definitely has been proven and is an awesome thing to know. Not only because it's awesome that they give you a little bit extra, but sometimes when you playing in a tournament, you have a good chance to win a lot of tour chests and pile up those club cards. So you don't really think about that sometimes. You just think about the end chest that you win in the tournament, and you fail to remember that you do win a lot of extra club cards while playing in the tournament. You do win a chest each time you win any kind of hole in qualification, opening round, or even the weekend round. So definitely keep that in mind when you're selecting which tour you want to play on. So this is the course right here, the Winter Major Maple Bay course. Looks like it's kind of got like the urban kind of park look to it. Them cold, brisk mornings when it's clear and cold. Yeah, this is the kind of feel that I get for this Winter Major course. So we're going to go ahead and I did cut out each of these holes, so they're going to be blown up a little bit, but they're not going to be that clear. And that's because there aren't any actual really good quality images yet of these holes in full detail yet. We have to wait and watch the fly through, and then once this course does get released to the general public, we will be able to get a little bit better images through Golf Clash Notebook. But until then, we just have the smaller images to look at here. And when they do release them on Thursday, they're expecting to release them on Thursday. So I guess that means they may or may not. Let's just pray that they do release them so that we have extra time to practice. You will be able to play these holes on tours 5, 10, and 11. So whether or not you play from the first, second, or third tee, you will have a chance to practice these holes, which is always a great thing. So rookies will play Tour 5, Pro Expert will play Tour 10, and the Masters will play Tour 11. So that's the way they have it working here. Thursday, February 14th is when they do plan to release this hole. So yeah. All right, so what we got here, we're going to try to look at these holes, briefly. There's not a whole lot we can say about them. They are brand new holes. We've never played them, and we haven't even seen the fly through for them yet. But we can still look at them. This is hole number 1. This is a par 4. And it looks like, you have 2 different ways you can play it, left or right. It looks like the right side will give you the better second shot to the green. But it also looks like there's going to be a little bit more of a narrow drive in between those bunkers. And we'll just have to wait and see what kind of, it's really tough to tell because you can't see the actual landscape. You can't see the slopes and the curves of the fairways or the greens. So all you can really do is kind of guess at what we're looking at here. And right off the bat, it looks like the right side drive may be the best way to go, but it may be a little bit more dangerous on that shot. Next hole is hole number 2, and it's a par 5. And quickly glimpsing at some of these holes, they kind of had a resemblance of some of the ones we've had in the past. But rest assured, they are all brand new holes. So this is definitely looking like a very long hole where you're going to probably need a second shot with a pretty big wood. Probably looking at like Big Dog or even Cataclysm if you have the high, level Cataclysms in the higher divisions. But yeah, it definitely looks like a hole with a very long second shot to the green. Hole 3 is a par 3. Tough to tell right here as to what we're looking at here. You never know. You can never count out some sort of a rough bump here, or maybe even like a guardian shot with lots of backspin. It's just so tough to tell. But you can always start brainstorming. And once we do see the flyover, maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll be able to start using our imaginations a little bit more once we actually see the 3D renderings of the holes, which would be pretty cool to see. Hole 4, this is another par 4. This looks like maybe some sort of a curl shot hole, bouncing over that sand bunker possibly, and giving yourself maybe like a mid to short iron shot at the hole, possibly for an eagle. So this looks like maybe a tough eagle par 4 hole. Hole number 5, this is a par 5. Off the bat, looks like you can play the shot to the right between the bunkers, or you can play the shot left, maybe skipping it over that little, section of rough right here to maybe end the ball over here. Looks like those may be the 2 areas to try to get your shot to. The shot to the right looks like it may give you a little bit better of an entry to the green. The shot to the left may be some sort of a high backspin type of shot to the green. And like I said, it's just tough to tell, but we can always look and kind of, start trying to think of ways to play these holes. I think, it never hurts to start looking early, even on a hole that you haven't played yet, and just in your mind imagining what kind of clubs do you think I will use on these holes? What kind of clubs do I think I will use on these holes? You can start trying to compare them to other holes you've played, and just kind of trying to just start to think. And thinking is always the best way to prepare for a tournament when you have brand new holes. Par 3 here, hole 6. Definitely looks like it could be another possible rough bump type of hole. And it's just one of those things on a par 3 specifically, it's hard to really know how you're going to play the hole until you can just see the contours of the hole. For all we know, that's a very highly raised green with a really steep slope in the front. It's just so tough to tell from these pictures that they release pre-tournament. All right, we got hole number 7. This is a par 4. Wow, this one looks like a very interesting hole where you're either going to have to bounce it off that island going straight or go straight up the right-hand side. Whatever way you do play it, it looks like a second shot with a wood club with a backspin over the water, or lots of topspin skipping over the water. So that's just kind of my first thoughts on this hole. Hole 8, par 3. Once again, without knowing the contours of this hole, it's tough to tell, but you do see that nice dark green area in front of the green, so that always gives you the possibility and the thought of a rough bump. Other than that, it may be a skip shot over the bunker as well, and hopefully we'll get some more clarification once the flyover hits. And hole number 9 is the last hole. Looks like a pretty darn long hole number 9, par 5, and it's going to take some special shots here probably to get the albatross, if even you have a chance at the albatross here. Definitely looks like you either go to the right side in this zone right here, or you're going to play the skip shot over the rough right there. Whichever way you do play it, it almost looks like it's setting up for a second shot to the green, either bouncing it off this section right here, off that area right there with a lot of backspin, or maybe even some sort of a rough bump, landing it with a rough bump there to the hole. I don't know. I'm a very rough bump minded individual, as you all can see, and it's just really just spitballing right now. So hopefully we'll have the fly through here soon. Hopefully they will have these holes released on Thursday so that we can start practicing them again. Tours 5 for the rookies, Tours 10 for Pro Expert, and Tour 11 for the Master Level division. So thank you all very much. This has been Jesse Both of the 19th hole. Don't forget to check out my golden shot video that I just released this morning. I take 6 shots, I get 3 aces. I have a really nice note diagram for you all to use that basically tells you what spins to use as to what wind direction you receive, and some really important placement instructions for your shot. So definitely check that out on my YouTube page. So thank you all very much. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Deuces.